All right, we're gonna make a zippered cover. It's the middle of May. We've got Memorial Day coming up, 4th of July coming up in 2 months. And I have this seat cushion that I picked up at a discount store here in our town. Don't love it, but I didn't buy it for its looks. I bought it because I'm gonna make a zippered cover with this fabric. Nothing difficult, just simple. Gonna put a zipper on the short ends, centered up. Alexa, turn your volume down. I marked the center point of each short side. I'm gonna make zipper tabs right here. Zipper tabs, cut it down the center, insert the zipper, sew it up the long edges, fold it in half, sew it, just kind of like a slip cover, not even making it fitted, we're just gonna see how it is. All right, I have left the metal pieces in here. Goodness gracious. Okay. I have left the metal pieces on the zipper, but I know not to run across the metal with my sewing machine because I like my sewing machine. I want to keep it and not have any issues. So let's move this fabric out of the way. I'm not ready for it yet. Other than a white zipper, this is the closest color I had to matching that red. It does not match, but it's okay. It's going to be on the back side. Nobody's going to know. We're going to put a zipper foot on our machine. You don't have to have a zipper foot. I teach sewing classes at our homeschool co-op, and I taught the girls to put in zippers without a zipper foot. They did it twice. Amazing group of girls. Amazing. Okay. This one here is bugging me. You know what? We're going to try to stitch this together first before I'm going to try to cross this. I'm going to try to cross this. Kind of sew that together. See what I did there? Just back and forth, back and forth. I have a bucket over there for my threads. Okay. Now that is stitched together, we're going to tuck it in this really wide zipper tab that I made. The zipper tab is just a piece of fabric folded in half, raw edges tucked in. I'm going to clip it. Now, which way do I want to do this? I'm thinking. I want to get close as I can to this metal piece and not hit it. I don't care if it shows. I have coordinating navy thread. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Now I'm going to tuck this side back in. Try to keep it as straight as I can. There we go. Ooh, all right. Usually, I cut my zipper enough that I cut the little metal brackets off this time, and so I don't even have to worry about it. I just have to move my zipper pull. But I didn't do that this time. Makes me a little nervous. Just gonna trim this a little closer. It doesn't matter, it's all gonna trim off anyway. Throw my scraps in the bucket. And now, I don't have to worry about hitting these little metal brackets anymore. I'm not gonna be sewing down the zipper. Only thing I have to worry about is my zipper pull. Okay, I'll mark the center point on this. Probably should have done it on the back side. I'll mark the center point on this. So, all right. Front side of the zipper. What's on that? What is on that? Okay. Anyway. Front side of the zipper to the front side of the fabric. So basically pretty side to pretty side. That's what I teach my girls in sewing class. We use the terms pretty side and the back side. Okay, I'm gonna open this zipper up. Going to clip it. Clip it. We're lining up the edge of our zipper to the edge of the fabric. Pretty side to pretty side. Now I could have clipped this closer, but I'm not worried about it. Move our threads over here, out of the way. I use way too many clips. I don't even need them. Just keep those edges lined up. Okay, needle down, foot up. I'm gonna zip this. To get it out of my way. Press her foot back down. Now what I'm doing this time is I'm lining up the edge of my presser foot with the edge of the zipper, which is also the edge of the fabric. That's just the way I'm doing it. Okay, my foot was getting hung on the zipper tab. Okay. Raise my presser foot, clip my fabrics. Now, I'm not gonna clip this off yet, but I'm gonna do, to make this easier on myself, I'm gonna drop my presser foot, flip it to the other side. It's easy to clip my threads. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. My big one's unraveling. Okay. Now what I'm gonna do is flip my fabric over. So I'm gonna flip this and I'm gonna top stitch on the back side. You want the fabric folded. You want your zipper straight. You don't want it like this, where your zipper's folded and your fabric straight. You want fabric folded, zipper straight. I'm gonna fold this under too. I'm gonna cover all those raw edges. Now the way I thought this out, if this works, when I got my zipper in here, I'm gonna sew along. This will be the side of the seat, and then because I'm gonna sew probably a 1/2 inch seam allowance this way, I'm gonna have this gap right here that's open, and that's where the ties on the back of the seat cushion will come through and tie onto the chair. Okay. Let's always back stitch. Okay. Checking my bottom, making sure my zipper's flat. This looks like it's out of the way. I'm not worried about it. But just go slow. If you're new to sewing, the presser foot, the foot pedal, see, there we go. Just go slow with the foot pedal. It's kind of like driving a car. When you go slow when you're learning, so you can keep control of it. Okay, got a little top stitch there, got that all down. trying to make sure only about a 1/4 inch is folded under here. This side's wanting to really fold under. Oh, that's my bobbin thread that's giving me some trouble. Okay. I'll take it out and look at it. So this thread is looped right here. What this is I'm having trouble with my bobbin. Oh, look at that. I'm having trouble with my bobbin. Okay, I'm gonna take my bobbin out and look at it. Top looks good. Let's see what's going on with this machine. All right, come. Oh, look at there. That's a lot of thread looped up down in there. Need to clean my machine. This is embarrassing. Wind it up. Not real sure what's going on with this. Okay. Hold my top thread. My bobbin thread is under here. So we'll hold my top thread. Move my hand wheel once toward me. It goes down. Picks up my bobbin thread. Oh yeah, it's pulling loose now. We're good. I don't know what happened. It'll be fine. Oh, my washing machine. Sounds like it's about to walk away. Okay, snip my threads. Throw it in my bucket. Now, let's do the other side. Line it up, pretty side to pretty side. Let's flip it around so I can see. There's my mark for my middle side. And the mark for my zipper. You see, I start clipping all this stuff. And then I take my clips out. And while we're at it, I'm gonna pull these straight. Tell you what, while we're at it, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna clip that. Now I'm not folding these under. I don't care about these raw edges. This is just a seasonal piece that I'm making that will go in storage. I'll use it for as long as it lasts, whether it be 1 year or 2. However long that fabric lasts under our trees. Move my threads to this side. There we go. Make sure it's lined up. I'm still lining up my presser foot with the edge of the zipper with the edge of the fabric. Raise my foot, open my zipper, get my tab out of the way, or get my zipper pull out of the way. Go down, go down. There we go. Clip threads. Clip threads. Thread bucket. This is going to be the fun part because now I've made a loop. So now I have this I'm going to flip this right side up because I want to sew this from the top side. Ooh, mercy, my sides are unraveling. Okay. Now, we're going to top stitch all the way across. So let's go ahead and fold down these sides. You can iron this if you want to. Okay, once again, we're going to drop the zipper foot and we're going to change it. Move my threads over. Now here, I keep the edge of my folded fabric lined up with the side of the zipper foot. It's just an easy way for me to follow along. I'm going to start in reverse. Now, open this up a little bit so I can see and make sure I keep this underside of this fabric out of the way while keeping my fabric folded and zipper straight. All right, you got this. Zippers are not that hard. And if you have the ability, which not everybody does, to use zipper tape, buy your zipper tape and then buy, separate zipper pulls, or they come with it. And you can add your zipper pull to your tape. It could make sewing this a lot more simple if you want to do one side at a time. And then add your zipper when you're done, with minus the zipper tabs on the end. But not everybody has that ability. if you're running down to your local store and, you know, buying a zipper that would fit your project, but just continue top stitching. My voice is quiet. It's because it's early in the morning for me. I don't talk a lot in the mornings. My boys haven't woke up yet. Even if they did, we're not really morning people. You see, I keep checking. Alexa, skip. Careful, pull this out. Okay. Side looks a little wonky to me. Okay, but that's the way. So now I have to close up the sides. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna flip this inside out. So it's pretty side to pretty side. Clip these fabrics and these threads on this fabric. It's a menace. Now, we're going to start with the side, with the end, with the zipper. Well, I think I just heard my son's Mustang drive off. We're going to clip this far enough out of the way of the foot, as we're going to start at the zipper end and work down. Make sure we got this folded pretty good in half. Okay. All right, I'm gonna take this zipper foot off. Put it in the corner. We're just gonna put a basic foot on. Run my threads through. Get my clips and stuff out of the way. Now what I could do French seams, where I put my raw edges to raw edge, you know, raw edges together, pretty side out, stitch my raw edges, flip it, and it would just have like an outside seam. We'll just do it like this. All right, but we're gonna line it up on my 1/2 inch. And here's a good way. There we go. I didn't start right at the beginning. Sometimes I don't do that. I'll start it on in, go a little forward, then I'm gonna back stitch. And it just makes sure that when your top pieces, when you put them together, they don't shift. Oh, more of those threads. We're gonna zigzag stitch this after, try to seal some of this up. Always turn your hand wheel toward you. Other side. Make sure my edges are lined up. Stitch. Clip threads. Oh my word. My seam guide. Oh, this fabric is the worst. We'll zigzag stitch. I do have a serger, but not everybody has a serger. So, zigzag stitch the edges. There will still be some fraying because I'm not going all the way to the complete edge of this, but it's fine. I have a serger. Not everybody has a serger, so we'll just do it like this. Flip it over. Start the other side. stitch my zigzags too. Backstitch everything. You don't want to lose those seams. Oh, guess what I did? Who caught that? Who else caught that? I sewed my whole case up with my zipper closed. But you know what? Oh, and I know better. Goodness gracious, I know better. I have this option. I've got this hole. Since I made this mistake, let's show on camera how I'm gonna fix this. I got plenty of room here, fortunately. I'm going to grab my zipper, pull with fabric, and pull. Yeah, I knew better. I knew better. Now I keep chopsticks from a local restaurant for turning corners, but and I take them to my sewing class. Okay, now let's stuff this thing and see what happens. And because I tested this earlier, and this pattern will show through on the white. So what I'm gonna do is which is the top side. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna flip it and put the red on top. So it's just solid. Now this is flimsy. So I'm gonna shove it through my little 12-inch zipper. We're gonna push it in there as best as we can. Now, the reason I have the holes is so I can take these. Okay, don't judge me. I was looking for a cushion that had white strings. Oh, more strings. That's not even my strings. That had white ties, and they didn't have any. I mean, it was Family Dollar. So we're making do with what we got. Okay. So what I could do is take the cushion out. I could take the cushion out, flip this inside out, put the cushion back in, and start clipping around these corners. Or clip and draw around these corners. Draw a line while it's inside out, and you can sew a little rounded edge and make it a little more fitted, or just go straight across where it would be, you know, like that. I'm not worried about it. The cushion's rounded, my chair is not, but that will work. I'm gonna go tie this to the metal chair on my front porch. Now, go sew something pretty.